Hello, hello. How y'all doing? Be Valise with Try the True Finance. Today is Tuesday, right? Keep up with the days. But I'm coming to you with a quick little fireside chat. Just want to talk a little bit about whether or not you filed an extension. Did you file an extension? Did you receive an extension? There are a lot of situations in life where extensions are a good thing because we get an extension, get more time. However, in this situation, when it comes to taxes and tax filings, I want to talk to you all today about whether or not you got an extension. And I just want to say before I go any further that yes, I am in a different scenery right now because I am traveling. I'm traveling for business, but I still wanted to come and chat with you all today because I am committed to bringing these segments, Tax Tip Tuesday, to you. Because one of the things, if I could just have a quick transparent moment with you all, make sure before we go any further, make sure that if you are joining this live broadcast today, that you go ahead and you drop some emojis in the chat. Like I say all the time, I am an emoji lover, so I love me some emojis. I cannot communicate without sharing some emojis. So I would love for you to drop me some emojis in the chat, say hello, let me know that you are joining with me on today, and join in on the conversation. Don't just let me talk and have this a conversation. Is a two-way street. So I'm coming to you to conversate with you about whether or not you filed an extension. And one of the things, again, getting back to that transparent moment, I want to share with you all is that for to repetition. I didn't like for people to say the same thing to me over and over again. I didn't like to say the same thing to other people over and over again because I felt like, listen, I got it. I heard you the first time. I got it, I comprehend it, and I'm processing it. However, I understand and know that we are all different, and a lot of times we are in different spaces and in different places in life. And one thing that I learned along the way is that repetition is a good thing, and that sometimes you have to say things at least 7 times before it settles in someone's mind. And so I feel like this topic has come up over and over again, but I'm going to keep talking about it, especially and as long as I still see people kind of like struggling in this area, if you will. Now, I come to you each week with these tax tips because I believe and know that this information is critical to your life, is crucial to the development and the betterment of your pocketbook. We all like to talk about money in certain capacities in certain areas, but we don't like to talk about paying money out, and paying your taxes is a debt. It's a debt that you owe. It's a debt that we all owe, and so it's something that people don't necessarily like to talk about, but it needs to be talked about. And the beauty of it is that as we talk about it more, you can get better. You can get better. And if you are intentional about managing your money, managing your tax liability better, then you have the ability to keep more of your money in your pocket. Speaking of which, keeping more money in your pocket is filing your taxes on time. And so feel like I'm repeating the same thing over and over again because it's necessary. It's not an easy topic. It's not a fun topic to talk about, but it's a very necessary topic that we talk about making sure that you're filing your taxes on time. And so this week end is the tax filing deadline for those of us that filed an extension for the 2021 tax filing season. So if you did not file your taxes in April for 2021 and you filed an extension instead, then the extension date is coming up on the 17th, October 17th, which is Monday. And I know good and well you are not gonna wait until this weekend to try to cram this very, very important task up. Today is Tuesday. I'm coming to you with a reminder that you have less than a week from today to get your taxes filed on time. On time. If you owe. Now, if you don't owe, this isn't a necessary conversation. Because number one, if you don't owe, then you've likely already filed your taxes so that you can get your money back if they owed you. But even if you didn't get around to filing your taxes, there's no penalties and interest associated with you not filing your taxes on time if the IRS owes you a refund. This topic, this deadline is directed at those of us who may owe additional taxes to the IRS. Okay, and so there's a couple of things with this. Like, so you file the extension, you get an automatic 6 months additional time to file your taxes on time. Now, the purpose of filing the extension is that so that you would not get hit with the penalty of not filing on time or failure to file. So when you owe the IRS, there's two different taxes or penalties that get added to your tax bill. And that is failure to file on time and a failure to pay on time. Those are two different assessments, two different fees. And so the extension waives the failure to file on time if you didn't file in April. And so now we're coming up on that deadline or that due date of October 17th for you to get your taxes filed on time. Now, if you owe and you file your taxes after October 17th, then you're going to see an additional fee or assessment or penalty, whatever you want to call it, added to your already existing tax bill. So in addition to the failure to file on time, you're going to be hit with, well, you already, the fees for failure to pay on time already started calculating or being tabulated as of the April date that your taxes were due. So if you had a balance due and you didn't pay your taxes in April or send a payment or something like that in, then the interest and penalties on that balance that you owe will be assessed from that April date. Now, the failure to file assessment will begin on October 18th if your taxes are not submitted by the 17th. So I just kind of want to make sure that you don't wait to the last minute. If you owe, try to do your very best, because that compound interest that accrues on your tax bill is massive. It's greater than any, it snowballs so fast, faster than any other. It's worse than the highest credit card rate. Okay, so it is critically important that you get your taxes filed and paid on time. All right, and that's for 2021. And before I end this live, I just want to touch upon the fact that, yes, we're talking about tax filing for your 2021 taxes. What about your 2022 taxes? If you file an extension for 2021 because you were not prepared and ready to file on time, what are you doing different now as we wrap up 2022 to put yourself in a better position so that this doesn't happen again? Like, certainly, you are not making this an ongoing thing, right? Because when we know better, we do better. And yeah, I might seem a little fussy or whatever, but that's because I want to see you winning. I want to see you winning in every area, every aspect of your life. And so this is an area that I see a lot of people lagging. I'm not even going to call it losing, but I see a lot of people lagging in that I so desperately want to see you doing better in, because there is a better way. There is a better way. There is a better way with regard to allocating your funds as you earn your money, making sure that you put money aside in separate buckets to make sure that when your tax bills come due, that you have the money set aside so that you can go ahead and pay them, because you don't want to get in an IRS rut. Because as that balance begins to accrue, the IRS has the ability and jurisdiction to come and garnish your wages, freeze your bank accounts, put liens and levies on your properties. Like, it can get really bad. So this is a very serious topic that, again, you can avoid and you can run, but you cannot hide. And so rather than avoiding a situation that you ultimately have to face and deal with, it's better if you do it sooner rather than later. And that's why I'll continue to come to you and share with you these reminders and these tax tips of what you need to do. Make sure that you understand and know what your obligations are, what your responsibilities are, but also what your rights are. Because you do have rights as a taxpayer, and I want you to be able to tap into those and take advantage of those, but also, with regard to your obligations and the things that you must do as an individual, as a business owner. Take control, take better control of your finances. Tried and True Financial Services is established to help entrepreneurs with the ABCs of finance, to simplify your accounting, budgeting, and credit needs. In the accounting space, we deal with income tax planning and preparation, and we're here to help you simplify this very important task. And so you don't have to know it all, but get the help that you need. And help is here, help is near. Okay, so if you need help, I just want to urge you to go on over, head up to our website, www.triedandtruefs.com, schedule your free consultation, schedule your service, and make sure that you take care of your business. Handle your business, baby. I want to see you winning. I'm here to cheer you on every step of the way. I want to partner with you in this so that I was meeting with a client earlier this week about filing their extension. And I was sharing some of the IRS codes and regulations and, things that she could and could not do. And the thing that she said to me, it broke my heart. She was like, don't make me start, Felice, don't make me start drinking this early in the day. And I'm like, oh my God, that's not my intention. I don't want to I don't want to drive you to drinking, but I'm here to educate you because I want you to be knowledgeable. I want you to know your rights and your responsibilities, as a taxpayer. And so my goal is to partner with you to help make things a little bit more, to bring awareness, right? To bring awareness, but also to make sure that you know what your obligations are, so that you can do them. Partner with you to lighten the load, make sure that you can go ahead and take care of your business, and then that you can just free your mind of that worry, free your mind of that burden, because once it's taken care of, you can check it off your list. Done. And if you're anything like me and you have a to-do list, you're task oriented, you love checking things off your to-do list, let's go ahead and check this off our to-do list ASAP. File your 2021 taxes before your extension expires. Okay, don't ride it to the wire, don't ride it to the end. And then as soon as you take care of that, make sure that you put things in place, that you're calculating your profit and loss statement, so that when it's time to file your 2021 taxes, that you're ready to do it. And if you have not been making your estimated tax payments throughout the year, make sure you set that money aside so that when April comes around, you have the money that you need to pay your tax obligation. Get that monkey off your back and keep it moving. All right. So it's been real. It's been a joy hanging out with you, as always, each and every week for Tax Tip Tuesday. It's been your girl, B. Valise, with Tried and True Financial Services, where our core mission is helping entrepreneurs with the ABCs of finance to simplify your accounting, budgeting, and credit processes. You all have a great night, and I'll talk to you on next week. Love you.